Liverpool won the Carabao Cup on Sunday after they beat Chelsea on penalties. Kepa Arrizabalaga, the only one that missed his kick after all 11 players had played the penalty kicks. Manchester City overcame Everton with a narrow 1-0 win. Leeds United were hammered 4-0 by Tottenham Hotspur, leading to the sacking of their manager Marcelo Bielsa, who had brought them up from the Championship a couple of seasons ago. Manchester United were held by Watford at home 0-0. In the La Liga, Real Madrid left it late, Karim Benzema getting that all-important goal in the 83rd minute to give them all 3 points versus Rayo Vallecano. And FC Barcelona looked to have found a rich vein of form. They won their game versus Athletic Club. Pedri, the star of the show, with an amazing display. Ousmane Dembele, emphatic as well. And Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang continue his goal-scoring form. 5 goals in 3 matches since joining. Welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host, sellssi, and that was a summary of events that took place over the weekend in and around Europe. Today we're going to talk about performances of Ghanaian players abroad. But the Ghana Premier League continued in the second round of the Ghana Premier League. Kumasi Asante Kotoko stretched their lead at the top after they won versus Dreams FC at the start of the Ghana Premier League second round. Frank Etuga once again with a brace for the Porcupine Warriors ensured that they got all 3 points. Accra Hearts of Oak faltered late on versus Legon Cities at the Owak Sports Stadium, and that leaves Kumasi Asante Kotoko 10 points ahead at the top of the Ghana Premier League. It will take a Herculean task for anyone to catch up with them. Today we're going to have a look at the performance of Ghanaian players. Brother Andre Ayew and his outside side were officially crowned champions. He got the highest goal scorer gong. Also on target over the weekend was Joseph Painsil. Kyereh scored an amazing free kick as well for his club side St. Pauli, and Jeffrey Schlupp found the back of the net in Crystal Palace's draw. Without much ado, let's get right into it. I'll start off from England. Then Southampton took on Norwich, and Mohamed Salisu was in action for Southampton. He played the full 90 minutes as his side won 2-0 versus Norwich. Crystal Palace took on Burnley. It was a 1-1 draw. Jordan Ayew was an unused substitute. Jeffrey Schlupp opened the scoring in the 9th minute. He played 84 minutes of the encounter. Blackburn Rovers took on QPR, and Albert Adoma played 67 minutes as his QPR side were beating 1-0 by Blackburn. Blackpool took on Reading, and the Adam played 19 minutes for Reading. They were thrashed 4-1. Baba Rahman was injured, could not take part in this game. Swindon Town took on Salford City, a 2-1 defeat to Swindon Town. Joseph Wallacott played 90 minutes, had an amazing game, 5 saves in the process. However, it was not enough to stop his side from losing this game. In Spain, RCD Mallorca, they took on Valencia, and Idrisu Baba still out injured. He was not in the squad. His side lost 1-0 to Valencia. Atletico Madrid beat Celta Vigo 2-0. Joseph Edu was in action. He played 90 minutes in this defeat. In Germany, Hoffenheim, they took on Stuttgart, and Kasim Adams was an unused substitute as Hoffenheim beat Stuttgart 2-1. Freiburg took on Hertha Berlin, and Kevin Prince Boateng was an unused substitute for Hertha Berlin as they lost 3-0 to Freiburg. Ingolstadt took on St. Pauli. Daniel Kyereh opened the scoring in the 22nd minute. An amazing free kick from the Ghana Black Stars midfielder. He played 90 minutes, was substituted in other time after the 90. A 7th goal of the season for him. He has the most assists and 2nd most goals for his club side St. Pauli this season. Hans Nunu Sape played 90 minutes for Ingolstadt in this game. Bochum took on Leipzig. It was a 1-0 victory for RB Leipzig. Christopher Ntreje came on in the 72nd minute of the encounter. In Italy, Spezia took on Roma. it was a 1-0 victory for Roma. Emmanuel Jesse came on in the 63rd minute of the encounter. Afenajan was not in the squad for AS Roma. Sassuolo took on Fiorentina. Alfred Duncan was an unused substitute for Fiorentina. It ended in a 2-1 victory for Sassuolo. Genoa took on Inter Milan, a 0-0 draw, both teams drawing blanks here. Caleb Kuban was not in the squad. In France, Montpellier, they took on Stade Rennes. Kamaldeen Sulemana, who I've already talked about, injured. For this one, he was not in the squad. It was a 4-2 victory, however, to his side, Stade Rennes. A 0-0, it ended between Strasbourg and Nice. Alexander Djikou played 90 minutes. Majid Waris not in the squad for this one. Clermont Foot took on Bordeaux. Salis Abdul Samed played 90 minutes. Ali Duseidu was suspended for this game for Clermont Foot. Che Grejon was an unused substitute. Gideon Mensah for Bordeaux played 90 minutes of the encounter. It ended 1-1, both teams sharing the spoils on this occasion. Metz took on Nantes, and Osman Bukhari played 62 minutes of the encounter as both teams drew blanks in this one. Monaco took on Stade Riem, and Eric Ayea was an unused substitute, being named in the squad for the first time for AS Monaco, making their first team. He had earlier posted on social media that he was in for the first team call-up after playing with Cesc Fabregas, who is currently AS Monaco. In the United States, Columbus Crew took on Vancouver Whitecaps. Jonathan Mensah captained the Columbus Crew side. He won 4-0 over Vancouver Whitecaps. He played 90 minutes. Yaw Yeboah played 69 minutes. He provided the assist for the second goal of this game. Yaw Yeboah making his debut and providing an assist. Great news on that front for him. In Netherlands, Go Ahead Eagles beat Ajax in what was a shock result of the weekend. Kudus Mohammed played 8 minutes. He came on in the 82nd minute of this encounter. 2-1, it ended in favor of Go Ahead Eagles. In Turkey, Hatayspor took on Yeni Malatyaspor. It was a 5-2 thumping of Yeni Malatyaspor by Hatayspor. And Ghanaian player Godfrey Donsa came on in the 88th minute. Benjamin Tete was not in the squad. In Belgium, Royal Union took on Cas Eupen. Manaf Nuruddin was in action. He played 90 minutes. Both teams shared the spoils, drawing blanks in the process. 0-0 it ended. Oud Hevel Leuven took on Anderlecht. Majida Shimeru played 85 minutes. It was a 0-0 draw also in the end. And in Switzerland, St. Gallen, they took on Grasshopper Club. Lawrence Atizigi was in post for St. Gallen. He kept a clean sheet, played 90 minutes. It ended 2-0 in favor of his club. Al Fahia, they took on Al Shabab, and Samuel Owusu played 60 minutes. He provided an assist for the only goal for his side in the 58th minute. It ended in a loss 2-1 against his side. And Joseph Painsil scored second goal in the 22nd minute of this encounter. It ended 2-0 in favor of Genk. He played 74 minutes of the encounter in their game versus Kortrijk. So that is how Ghanaians abroad performed over the weekend. It was great to see Joseph Painsil finding the back of the net. Jeffrey Schlupp as well. Thankfully, he is being considered to be back in the Ghana Black Stars team. It will be great to see him back joining the fold once again. But let me know your thoughts in the comments box. Who was your standout performer over the weekend? Who did well for you? I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of the week.